So yeah, so we're just gonna, but yeah, Julie's helping me, she's letting people in, and she'll also be keeping an eye on the chat room because it's a little bit harder for me tonight because I'm behind the harmonium. But if there's anything emergency, she's gonna test me, if you have any problems with the sound or anything like that. So we'll just start by just arriving in the space. So just taking a few breaths together, maybe putting your hand on your heart, or where, so if anywhere else feels right on your body. And we're just going to take some breaths together. Just using the breath just to bring us into alignment with where we are now. Just allowing any of the busyness just to be put to a side and allow us to step into the stillness. Perhaps imagining a core of light coming down through our head, down through the body to the earth. Knowing that this core of light can hold us steady. Can bring us back to balance point at any time. So if any time during the workshop that you feel like you need to move back to stillness, or you feel it's too activating, just remember that we can move back, imagining this core of light and just taking some breaths into the stillness. Because in tonight's workshop, as you know, we're going to be particularly focusing on activating the energy of Kali. You know, and this Kali is known as a goddess, which is also an energy that flows through us. So we are activating this energy within us. You know, Kali is the energy of all creation. She's seen as the mother goddess. You know, and you know, the divine feminine, and this divine feminine force isn't separate to us. It's the energy behind everything in existence, including us. So when we are invoking like the sacredness of Kali, we're invoking that, and when we're singing the songs, we're invoking that in the air around us, but we're also really invoking these aspects within us. I'm not from a Hindu background. These songs are Sanskrit, and they come from the Sanskrit lineage, which is a lineage that's been going for thousands of years. And so, you know, we're stepping into that lineage when we sing these mantras, and the power and the intention that's been, you know, that's given to these songs and to these words. But it's not my background, and it's not something, you know, it is something that I am quite new to as well. And so for me, my background is a shamanic practitioner and a breathwork facilitator. And so although I don't have like the knowledge of, you know, what each of these mantras mean to a great depth, for me what's really interesting is how do these mantras move through me. What is it that the change invoke within me, and to understand that itself. Shamanism is seen as a path of direct revelation, where we not necessarily need to learn from teachers, that we can actually plug into the divine itself and get what we need in our own way. So each person in this group may get a different understanding of what Kali is, because, you know, this energy will come and it'll move through you in the right way for you to receive it. So last year I started working with one of the mantras that we'll be doing in here, which is has Kali in it. And for me, I found that it gave me a lot of fire, and a lot of energy that I was able to direct and create some amazing things in my work. I did take a lot of energy that I had to hold that fire, and I had to hold that direction of the energy. But, you know, this year I've done things that I've, you know, like before were like quite impossible for me, you know, like were out of my conception that I would be able to do. You know, I held a weekend workshop with Jamie Cato. I started writing a book last year, hadn't even conceived writing a book, and now I've put in a proposal for Hay House. Last year I was scared to get up and sing again, in front of everyone. And now I'm holding this workshop. I got on stage at the weekend with Aunt Tama and sang on the mic. And it's just like, what I was able to do in my previous limitations of just being kind of blown open. And I'm just a bit like, wow, to the mantras, to the power that exists within these, and you're just keen to share them and to give people a space to have their own experiences. Like I say, I'm quite new to them. I might mess up on the harmonium, but I do feel like I'm meant to be holding this space, and I wouldn't be doing it if not. I do feel like I think I've always had a connection to Carly as well, and I do feel like there's just that fire of just like, please share them as well, because I do think it's a pathway to give people their power back. And also by singing, and please explore this yourself in the session, by singing these mantras into different parts of the body, you can really help to heal and transmute, old woundings. And maybe sometimes it can be woundings that you haven't been able to clear in the past, ones that you're just repeating and doing the same lessons again and again. It's like, try singing the mantras from that place, whether it be your heart, whether it be from your sexual organs, because there's often a lot of generational trauma held there. It's like, allow yourself to be present in these parts of your body as you sing in the mantra tonight, and see how it can help to transmute and to, to use the often used as like, dispel the darkness, dispel the things that aren't true and what we don't need to be carrying, so that we'll increase our capacity, so that we can open to more of love, to more of love, to more of light, and to more of joy and pleasure and play aspects of what life are as well. So this is just like a really big experiment to see how much love we can generate tonight, and see what magic we can create as well. So we're going to just go through open to just different songs, different mantras, and always at any time, like I say, just check in, and I'll go through what the meanings of the different songs are as well. And you can always check in with yourself. Is it right for me to sing this? Is it right for me just to, receive these words? Do I need to put my Tracy on silent for a bit? Just all the time, just listening to what's right for you, for each of the songs. And look and see how it goes. I really love this though, and I really hope, like, maybe from September to do some regular, because I think it's an amazing way just to get together as a community as well. So we're going to open, and I'm just going to send some love to Alex, who's there as well, because Alex and to Paul, because they actually like been amazing teachers for us in the harmonium, and I wouldn't be knowing any of these if it wasn't for them starting us off. So we're just going to start by doing some ohms. Om is the primordial sound of the universe, and just connecting within the Om. All the mantras exist, all the words what came from the Oms. So we're just going to say a few of them just to open our sacred ceremony tonight. And after each of the mantras that we do tonight, I will leave a space for silence, might be a few minutes. And within that space, just invite you just to breathe in to what has moved, what has changed. How has that mantra landed within your body? Because it isn't just the words that we're working with when we're singing these songs and working with mantra, we are also working with the power of the breath. So within this space, I just really want to open it by calling in the power, the sacredness that exists within the breath, calling in the sacredness that exists within sound, calling in Shiva, calling in Shakti, calling in Kali, Divine Mother, who we've organised this workshop with in honour of tonight. Calling in Saraswati, Lakshmi and Durga and Parvati. And all the divine feminine goddesses who want to turn up, and all the divine masculine ones who come with so much love, who want to support and hold space for the goddess energy to flow through us all tonight, and flow in through in the energy of the space around us too. I also call in the energy of the diamond, which is what I work with, and this holds a vibration of divine love. It's the coming together of the masculine and feminine into unity consciousness of highest love. And we also hold this unified love source within us, within every atom in our body. And as we come together to offer this workshop for the benefit of all beings, so that goes that all the love that we generate here tonight radiates out past ourselves or into our communities, into the country, and to anywhere in the world that really needs this love at this time. And it ripples across the universe for all time. So because we are generating a lot of energy here tonight as well, it's drawn the focus to ourselves, because we are connected to all beings as well. And when we work with ourselves in highest alignment for our own highest good, this supports, I truly believe that our own healing and our own well-being supports that of everyone around us as well. So just thinking to yourself, is there any intention? And there might be, it might just be, I just want to come into community, and that's more than enough. But if there is any intention or any dream, wish that you want to bring to tonight's ceremony, it can be nice to think of one thing you want to let go of, and one thing you want to call in. It might be can be really good to, it's an energy, or rather than something specific, but an energy that you want to call in or you want to cultivate more of in your life. It's like using this opportunity tonight. And if you don't know what that is, it's always good just to call in highest love. So we're all going to be calling some Kali songs in a minute. We're starting by going to do the Ganesh mantra first of all, because the Ganesh mantra is an opening mantra, and it's the one that's used to open up ceremonies, because Ganesha is the remover of obstacles. So it's like, let's just clear the pathway for Kali to be able to come in, for activate this in our heart. So so Ganesha is it's the elephant god. I'm sure a lot of you already know. And the mantra that we're going to be doing is Om Gam. And Julie's going to pop all the mantras in the chat box as well. So it's Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And Om is the source of creation, the eternal source of creation, the sound of creation. Gam is it's like a seed mantra, and that contains all of Ganesha within that mantra. Ganapataye is another name for Ganesha, Lord Ganesha. And Namaha is I bow to you. And a lot of these mantras have Namaha or Namoin, and Namaha or Namaste it means I bow to you, but it also means I bow to these parts that exist within ourselves. So so some people, and I mention that because I know like a lot of people can be like feel uncomfortable about bowing to a god or religion, and if that does think, we're also bowing to these in in these traditions, it's like we're bowing to not just things that are separate to us, we're bowing to the sacred that exists within us, and by doing that we're igniting more of that within us, and taking that to everywhere where we're going into the world. So just really knowing that as we're saying Namaho, we're all bowing to that energy, but we're also bowing to the fact that it does exist within us, and allowing that to shine brightly, and to cultivate and to grow more, so that we can take that everywhere we go, because the world needs us in the fullest of love, at the moment. So I'm going to sing it. It's really simple. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 So when we invite Ganesh in as well, I always feel like we're inviting energies of play and joy, fun. So he holds the energy of that divine child. So we're going to sing our first Kali mantra now, and this one is Om Namo Kali, Kali Om Namo. And the words are in the chat box if you need them. And it's, oh great mother, we invoke you in this space, take away our pain and fill us with your grace. Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. So just join in when it feels right to you. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Oh great mother, we invoke you in this space. away your pain and fill us with your grace. Oh, great Mother, we invoke you in this space. Take away your pain and fill us with your grace. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Oh, great Mother, we invoke you in this space. Sorry. Take away the pain and fill us with your grace. Oh, great Mother, we invoke you in this space. Take away the pain and fill us with your grace. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Oh, great Mother, we invoke you in this space. Take away our pain and fill us with your grace. Oh, great Mother, we invoke you in this space. Take away your pain and fill us with your grace. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. Burn it all away, burn it all away. If it doesn't serve us, then burn it all away. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. 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 Om Namo Kali Kali Namo. Om Namo Kali Kali Om Namo. So we're going to move into a Kali mantra now, which comes without music. I mean, obviously you can play with music instead, but this is a one that you can use with your malas, or this is the beads, the prayer beads that you get that have got 108 repetitions on. Yeah, you can buy them, and you see them 108 times because there's a lot of magical properties in 108. You can do them as many rounds as you want, but so the mantra that we're going to be working with is Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamandaya Vichin. It's a really powerful mantra for invoking the Divine Feminine. It's called a Durga mantra, but it also contains the seed mantras for Aim is Sarasvati, Hreem is Lakshmi, and Kleem is Kali. So we're invoking, and we're also invoking Chamandia, who is like the more fierce aspect of Durga. She's seen with her tongue hanging bloody because she's licking up all the evil across the planet. So it's a really powerful one, and like I say, it can really be powerful for cleansing anything that we're, old vibrations that aren't aligned with the truth and the highest love that we truly are. And also bringing back lost power, power that we may have lost in relationships, in addictions, or may have just given away, and really one for like cutting through like generational trauma, in for protection as well. Again, just tuning in whether it's right for you to say the words or whether it's right for you just to receive them tonight. But we'll go around and I'll count them. So go around 108 times. I think they're in the chat box as well. Thanks, Julie. So all together it's Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamandaya Vichi. And don't worry if you get the pronunciation wrong, because I'm probably pronouncing it wrong as well. And even in India, the pronunciation may be different in the north to the south. And my voice is going already because I have actually been ill with a cold, but I still really wanted to turn up. But yeah, the pronunciation can be different. And it's said that the only person who knows the true pronunciation is Shiva himself. So we're saying it with love and we're saying it with intention, and I really believe that that's the best that we can do. So just when you're ready again, just feeling in to the heart space and just checking in if there's any parts of your body that need you to be present in there, or if there's any area in your life that just needs this extra bit of energy, extra bit of love, extra bit of fire to move things forward. And if you want to, when we're doing mantras, we can do breath work at the same time. So we could maybe do, if it felt right to you, maybe 3 repetitions, and then take a breath together. So Om Aim Hreem Kleem Chamandaya Vichi. 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 So just taking some breaths and really feeling into sitting in your power, sitting in your sovereignty. If you're not already, just sitting up straight back. So with all the energy moving around you can still stand, sit in the stillness and hold that energy. Often people can be afraid of their own power because we've had examples of power being misused and we associate it with bad things. Whereas actually power gives us the ability to change the world, to change our lives, to be a light on this planet at this time, and the world really needs us to step into our power, into our love, into the truth of who we are. Because all those examples that we're told are power are not power. They come from fear, they come from not being in power, so needing to abuse and to manipulate people. Whereas actually, if we're in with true power, if we're in with true light, we have so much that we want to light up those around us. The words of our next song that we're singing is Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, and that means victory, Mother Kali, victory to Mother Durga, and Durga's like the warrior goddess. Kali Durga, Namo Namah. And again, that just Kali Durga, bow to you. So we're bowing to that warrior and that fire and that creator that exists within us, that creative energy, that creative force that wants to burn away what isn't true and to bring more creation, more light, more truth to the planet, more love. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, 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 Kali Durga, Namo Namah. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, 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 Kali Durga, Namo Namah. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, 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 Kali Durga, Namo Namah. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, 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 Kali Durga, Namo Namah. Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, Kali Durga, Namo Namah, Kali Durga. Nama, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Nama, 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 Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Nama, 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 Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Nama, 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 Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Jai Mata Kali, Jai Mata Durga, Kali Durga, Namo Nama, 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 Kali Durga, Namo Nama. I'm just going to go into our last mantra for this evening and just give thanks to Charlotte, who's in the audience, who taught me this recently. This is a real celebration of Kali, so it's Kali victory, victory, Kali victory, victory. And then we'll move to Durga, and then we'll move to Parvati as well. So it's a bit of a round and it follows, but you'll get the pattern. Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda Durga Jaya Jaya Durga Jaya Jaya Durga Jaya Jaya Amritananda Parvati Jaya Jaya Parvati Jaya Jaya Parvati Jaya Jaya Amritananda Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Durga Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Parvati Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Kali Jaya Jaya, Amritananda, Kali Jaya Jaya. So breathing in and welcoming in and giving thank you for all that energy that we've connected to tonight. Giving thank you to Kali, to Sarasvati, to Lakshmi, to Durga, to Parvati, to all the other feminine goddesses who turned up and all the divine masculine gods who turned up to support the space. Giving thank you to ourselves for turning up for ourselves, to the sacredness that exists within breath and sound. Giving thanks to every other person that we've shared this space with tonight, and anyone else that you want to give thanks to in your life at this time. And we're going to just end with the mantra Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And we'll say that 3 times. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you, Kirsty. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And it means I've forgotten what it means now, haven't I? Because my mind's went blank, but I think it's something like, for the peace and love. May all beings in all the worlds be happy and at peace. And to just make sure that we're sending that love out and beyond it. I know some people have to leave sharp at 8 o'clock. So we'll only be a few minutes, but if you need to leave now, that's fine. So Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. May all beings in all the world be happy and at peace. May all beings in all the world be happy and at peace. May all beings in all the world be happy and at peace. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Well, thank you so much to every single one of you. Thank you. Sorry I messed up on some of the mantras, but I'm turning up the best I can, and that's all any of us can do. And it's all right to turn up and make mistakes, and it's all right to turn up and lose your voice, and it's all right. You know, we're all just doing the best we can, and if we can turn up the best we can with the most love, that's more than enough. So sending every single one of you so much love, and I really hope to connect you soon. Yeah, the universal Zoom love sign. Love you so much, and I'm gonna go and read the messages. Oh, thank you for all the thanks. And yeah, beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, and just beautiful. Thank you for all the thanks in the chat box. And absolutely, and thank you for the space. Thank you for trusting me with this and coming along. Oh, filled with all them. I need to print them all out and stick them on my walls. Thank you. And again, I don't know if OG's here, but thank you, OG, for the sound check earlier as well. Thank you so much, and really hope to connect soon. Thank you, Jemima. And I will speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye now. Oops, I don't know how to end it.